After scoring an early endorsement from the NRA, Donald Trump is now setting his sights on evangelicals, a group which has been skeptical of his conservative credentials. Well, he's now set to meet with evangelical leaders next month, and he's also going to headline a big conservative event organized by Ralph Reed in Washington. So can he overcome these groups? And could he win without them? Joining me right now, one of Trump's former competitors turned supporters, Dr. Ben Carson. Dr. Carson, so good to have you here today.
Good to be with you.
All right, you helped to arrange this meeting, it's my understanding, between the evangelicals and Donald Trump. What are you hoping to get out of it? What do you hope to accomplish for him?
Well, basically an opportunity for the evangelical community to communicate to Donald Trump the things that are important to them, the reasons that they feel that faith is an important component of who we are as Americans, and also will give them an opportunity to hear from him what his visions are. I think they will discover, as I have in talking to him, that he's actually a very reasonable guy, very nice guy, and he embraces the same kind of principles that they do.
I mean, the principle being pro-life. A lot of his critics have said he is not as committed to that principle as they would like. They've quoted him over the years as being more pro-choice than pro-life. How does he reconcile this, Dr. Carson, given that now he is the presumptive Republican nominee? How does he bring in evangelicals and convince them he's committed to their cause?
Well, let me just put it this way. He's a lot more pro-life than Hillary Clinton is, who believes in abortion on demand and late-term abortions.
Right,
so,
but that's not necessarily going to bring people
ballpark.
out to vote for him. I mean, you know, it's the worst of two evils if you look at it that way. You need something a little more than, you know, you're better than Hillary Clinton on the issue, don't you?
Well, I think there will be a lot more than that. As I said, when people have an opportunity to actually sit down and talk with them, you'll have the same kind of effect that you had a few weeks ago on Capitol Hill, when people get to actually say, what do you actually feel about this, and where does that conviction come from, and actually get a chance to hear those explanations. They're really quite reasonable. You must recognize that many of the things that he's accused of have been things that are spun by left-wing media that very much wants to discredit him.
Let me ask you about this VP search, which you are very involved in, and you're helping to vet some of the potential candidates. Bob Corker, he's meeting with Bob Corker today. Could Senator Corker be a running mate for Donald Trump?
Well, I would just say that all of us who were involved have submitted our choices, talked about the reasons for them, and at this stage of the game, Donald Trump will be making a decision about who is most compatible with him, who would he like to be serving with him, fully recognizing that the vice president can actually be a tremendous help. It doesn't have to be somebody who has a low-key role.
Who was your recommendation?
These are all confidential pieces of information.
Well, when you talk about someone who's compatible, what are the qualities that he's looking for?
Well, I think the most important thing is somebody who really loves America, and somebody who recognizes that right now we are in trouble. We are in a tailspin, and we have to come out of, and there's certain things that we're going to have to do. We have to recognize the importance of sound fiscal principles. So we need somebody who really truly understands that, somebody who grasps the significance of the Constitution and all the amendments, particularly the First and the Second Amendments, and somebody who understands that we have got to strengthen our military. We've got to present a face of strength so that we can tamper down all of the insurgency that is coming forth in the world.
So, Dr. Carson, what about you?
I personally feel that I can be considerably more effective as an outside voice. You know, I was an outside voice before all this started. I'm still an outside voice. And you need to be a very independent outside voice.
You prefer it that way?
I prefer it
You would
that
not
way.
want to be on the ticket?
I would not want to be on the ticket or in the cabinet.
All right. Very quickly before I let you go, a lot of people have pointed to the need for having a minority or having a woman there alongside him on the ticket. Is that important?
It's important to have an American and somebody who loves America and is willing to work hard for America. You know, we've gotten so much into this identity politics thing. It's really getting to be kind of absurd. And I hope we can move away from that. We've moved much more toward that during the administration of Barack Obama. And we need to move away from it and start thinking of ourselves as Americans who are all in the same boat. And if part of the boat sinks, the rest of it's going down too.
All right, so Dr. Carson, is that your way of telling me, no, it's not important to have a minority or a woman on the ticket?
No, that's my way of telling you exactly what I just said.
You want an American.
It doesn't need to be reinterpreted.
You want an American, period.
I want
Pro-American
an American,
values.
somebody who loves America, and I don't care whether they're man, woman, black, white, Asian, whatever.
There you go.
If they fit that description, they're great with me.
And he agrees with that, too.
Yes.
Dr. Carson, thank you. Good to have you here on the Intelligence Report.
Always good to be with you.
All right.